I'm trying a new method of lesson recording because in case students are absent or anything, I want to be able to share lessons with them. And I can't record these directly because I can't record you guys without your permission. Although we might need to do that later this semester, in which case I will get your parents' permission. So I'm going back here. When you guys look at this, up in this section, it should have a space for you to type that sentence. And when you're done, you're going to submit it and wait patiently back in our video chat classroom. You guys have, I can give you 5 minutes. Let's see if I can get my timer to do what I want. Timer, 5 minutes, start. And no, you guys can't see the timer. I don't like that. Oh well. So you guys have a little less than 5 minutes to write one sentence from your imagination. And then we have to do less fun things. Okay, I wonder how that's recording. I guess we shall see. And yeah, my phone is being weird. Okay, let's make this window a lot smaller. Alrighty. And where did I put my timer? Where'd my timer go? You guys, I lost my timer. Seriously, where? What? Where did it go? What? It's still working. 3 minutes. I just can't see it. Alrighty, let's put that there. Now I can see it. Okay. And we do usually do that, but I'm not sure how to do that here. Unpin, mute, remove. All right, let me check to see our attendance, how we're doing. Okay, I am missing 2 people. Is that just 2 people? Okay, it looks like I'm just missing 2 people. Cool. And when you are absent from a live class, you are still responsible for everything that we did during that class. Which is one reason I am trying to make sure that I can maybe record some lessons, so if you have to be absent, you can watch them later. And it looks like a little more than 2 minutes left. Okay, exactly 2 minutes left. Now, what I'm going to do is go back to that window and see. Actually, I'm going to stop sharing this one. I'll share this one so I can see how many answers I've got. Okay, fantastic. You know what? Everybody seems to be done. I'm stopping the timer. We don't need it. We're going to move on. So good job, you guys. I look forward to reading your sentences. And as a reminder, the sentences are worth 5 points, not 25. I will be changing that. Okay, so back to today's agenda. So you're here. We did number 1. We just finished number 2. And yes, every day you will have a warm-up question or some kind of check-in similar to the attendance that you do where you click it. Sometimes I will give you multiple choice questions, but right now I don't know a lot about you. So one thing I need to know is how well you write sentences, and this is another way to tell. It also tells me what kind of thinker you are, depending on what you decided was happening in that picture. And to answer questions at this point, Derek called it. That is a picture taken in Korea. And the way you can tell is because if you're looking at the letters, if there are circular shapes, that's Korean. It's not Chinese or Japanese, it's Korean. So yes, that is a picture of someone in Korea doing something. You guys are going to tell, I'm going to read what it is because you've told me. Okay, so our next thing, number 3, is what will take up most of your time, and hopefully it won't take up more than this class time. If you guys take a look, we'll read this whole agenda and you'll see that I wrote something down about that. So I'm going to start you guys taking a reading test, and then we are going to officially check back in here at 10 a.m. And our class does end at 10:20. So if you're not finished with the pre-assessment, the pre-test, by 10:20, it becomes homework. And homework is in quotes because everything is homework. That's just like, extra homework. Not really. Usually any homework that I give you will just be finishing our assignments from class. And that would be the same whether we were in a classroom or virtually in a classroom like this. So it is time to look at that reading assessment. So I've got to, let me share that tab instead while I publish that assignment. So I'm about to publish a link, an assignment, excuse me, and you guys are going to follow that link. Yes, I know the students will see it immediately. That's why I'm doing it. All these little things to help me out. Okay, it's taking a while to load. All right, it should be there. So you should have in your classroom this new assignment and this assessment. And if you didn't already know, well, you guys tell me, do you know what the word assessment means? Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. Come on, come on. Yes, I've had 3 cups of coffee. Alrighty, fantastic. And if you didn't know, I would tell you it's a big word for test. It just sounds assessment more impressive, I guess. All right, so one of the resources that we will be using is a website called Common Lit. And my next question, thumbs up, yes, thumbs down, no. Have you used the Common Lit website before? Yes, no. Okay, so it's going to be new to you. Now, we have what do I want to say? We have an online textbook and materials that the school district has purchased for this school year, but we haven't been given that stuff yet. So because we don't have access to that, we will start the year off using Common Lit. It has so many of the readings that are actually in our text, so it comes in handy. But what you guys are going to do is you are going to click on this link, and it should, let me log out so you can see it. You guys are going to go to login, and you're going to log in with Google. Whenever you log in something for school, you're going to log in through Google. So let me show you what I see. And I see your assignment. So this is going to be reading and answering multiple choice questions. It says it takes most students 45 to 60 minutes to complete, which means you should be able to finish it during class time. Let's take a look at that. So your job right now is to take that assessment. And your page will look different from mine because I've got a teacher's homepage, and where it shows your assignments might look different. So my next question is, give me a, well, I guess it's not a question, it's a instruction. Give me a thumbs up if you have already opened the pre-assessment. Nothing's happening. I see no thumbs. All right, then give me a thumbs up if you logged into Common Lit through Google. Let's try that. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And of course, what do I get to do? I get to, if I can find it, spy on you. Okay. It looks like people have found the My Assignments page and have come back here. Fantastic. All right. So it does sort of look like my page did. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to have you do this reading exam, and then we will, let me get back to our classroom, and then we will come back to this room right here. You don't have to officially leave, but you may leave the room if it makes your Chromebook faster. And I will put myself on no video, no audio until our meeting back time, which is 10 a.m. If you're not finished by 10 a.m., that's okay. We're just going to meet back here, and you can tell me how far you got, if it was easy or difficult, stuff like that. Are there any questions? Raise your hand for questions. All right, how about this? If you feel ready to go, oh, Claudia, do you have a question? And you can type it if you don't want to use your mic. And if you raise your hand accidentally, if you hover your cursor over it, an X will form and you can put your hand back down. And or you can contact me. Remember, we attached Google Hangouts. Don't forget about Google Hangouts. That's how you guys can ask me questions that nobody else can hear in case you don't want to seem silly. All right, can you guys please then show me a thumbs up if you are ready and want to just get started? You're there, you're ready. I got 2 people, 3 people, 4. 4 students, 5 students, Does anybody get that reference? 10 o'clock. We're going to meet back. Great question. We're going to meet back in this room at 10 o'clock. And if you're not done, that's okay. You will still have more class time. All right? It's just a good time for us to get back together so I can see how we're doing. Yeah. All right. So if you do have a question, I recommend asking me in Google Hangouts. And I am going to go dark unless there is some sort of question that most people have. All right. So at this time, I'll see you in, don't make me do math in my head. I'm doing math in my head. I'll see you in a little more than half an hour. All right. Don't worry if you're not done by then. It'll be okay. We'll talk then. Get to reading. Now, do I leave this open?